Good day and welcome back to episode 2 of the Road to Glory on Football Manager 2020. Happy days. As you can see, doing okay. Could have been better, could have been worse. So yeah, we're doing okay, I'll put it that way. We've won 4 and we've drew 2 so far in the season. We have got a game in hand on most teams around us. If you win, if you win by goal difference, we go top of the league. So I suppose we're doing okay. Some teams that I didn't expect to be up there are up there. I didn't expect Leyton Orient to be up there because they got promoted last season, but fair play to them. Deadline day's been and gone. And yeah, I'll show you all the signings in a minute. There's been so many, it's unbelievable. Like I didn't think it's possible to sign that many players. A lot of them on loan, like I mentioned last episode. A lot of them are on loan, and I can barely even use them because obviously you can only field 5 players at a time. But I decided this episode just to do the one game again because I've still got so much transfer stuff to go through and explaining to do and all sorts. So yeah, basically this is how we've started. I think you saw the first game of the season, which is the 4-1 win. We then battered Forest Green 5-1. Smallbone, Tyreek Johnson and Gelhard Paul. Joe. I'm going to call him Joe. Joe scored twice. He's in good form at the moment, Joe. So yeah, fair play to him. So that's 9 goals in our first 2 games, and then we would go and beat Swindon, they're in League 2 as well, to be fair. With a much changed team in the Carabao Cup, we went through, so that was good. Got a bit of money into the club. Very disappointing 2-1 loss to Crewe. I'm not sure how Crewe was expected to do this season. So we have a quick look. I'm not sure. I suppose, yeah, they're a big team. They're up there. They're meant to be doing quite good, basically. Hopefully, if we win our next game, then obviously we're where we expected to be, top of the league. So that will be good. After that, we stopped the little rut that we had by a 0-0 draw to Newport County, who I don't think they're that good in this league. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, nothing really happened that game. It's quite boring. This was a hard game as well, to be fair. Was it this game or was it the game after? No, it was the game after. This game, yeah, we battered them straight away. Peterborough, again, we changed our team completely this game. And we still managed to beat Posh 2-1. So, yeah, they're in League 1. They're in League 1. They're towards the bottom of League 1. But still, they're a League 1 team and we beat them. So happy days about that. A 4-0 win, which was a very hard game, to be fair. The first half, they were all over us. And it was very 50-50. Ledley scored, Eduardo scored, I'll show you who he is in a minute. Facey and Joe. So yeah, 4-0 in the second half. Second half performance was very good, but it wasn't a 4-0 win. It wasn't a 4-0 game. And then we went pretty much, I think we went 2-0 or 2-1 up against West Ham under 23s. Zach Jules got himself sent off, and then it all went downhill from there. And we couldn't defend the lead. But it's only a little, it's only that rubbish little trophy. The one game we will be doing this episode is against Bradford, who I thought they'd be like up there. They got, I'm gonna say they got Clayton Donaldson up front, but he's crap. Yeah, they got a decent team, I suppose, and they got a massive fan base, haven't they, Bradford? So I thought they'd be up there, but they're struggling this season. Anyway, on to the good stuff. Just a quickly shows Callum Cottrell-Mollett is leaving us in January. I don't know why they chose to do it in January, but he's leaving in January to go to. I needed a little bit of money, a tiny little bit of money, just to be able to sign a very good player, in my opinion. And now we've managed to do that as well. This guy's got potential, but I don't think he'd ever be amazingly good. So I thought we may as well get rid when we can. And yeah, let's quickly show you. Yeah, this is the right one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so again, we didn't spend a single penny on actual transfer, transfer, permanent transfers. More so just the wages for loans and free transfers. But we did make 375k, which is quite good. Where did we start? First player I got rid of was, I think it was this Hardy guy. James Hardy, was it? Yeah, this guy. Scouts reckon he's a good player, but I don't play wingers. Could have retrained him as a sort of, wing back, but, may as well just sign someone for it. Wes McDonald, he's gone on loan to Portsmouth, but I think they've got an option to buy him for 422k, which happy days, taken. Hopefully he does leave soon. That'd be quite decent. Dan Scar has gone to St Mirren, who I also think they've got an option to buy 140k. He won't get in my team, so I thought, you know what, may as well. And they're paying his wages, so that's decent. And Sam Perry, I think he's just a youngster who would, it's going to take him ages to be able to get into this team. And he might not even be here by the time he's able to get in. He's only 17, but still we've got a little bit of money for him. I think we did like a salon, whatever it's called. So maybe when they sell him on in the future, if they sell him on, we'll get a bit of money for him if he does make it in football. Right, okay. These are all in order, I believe. So where did we start? We sort of started here. It was here, wasn't it? Well, some of these anyway. So these are from our affiliate club. None of these are even anywhere near the first team, other than this guy maybe. But I'm kind of just using this guy for cup games. The rest, they ain't good enough, in my opinion. That was something my head of youth did. Same with this guy. Small burn I signed, which I showed you last episode. Gilmore, Johnson, Cabanjo, Joe, Sheehan, Street. I think I signed all of them last episode. I'm not sure if I showed you Lewis. 300 quid a week for him. We might look to terminate his loan, maybe. He's a very good player, but it's the struggle of trying to fit in 5 loanees into the match squad. And I've already got some decent left back options, so it's kind of just wasting £300 worth of wages. But I would love to use him, but I just can't do it at the moment. Joe Ledley, I'm not sure if I showed you him, but he's joined us. Injury prone, I know, but hopefully he can stay fit. He's a good player for most League 1 sides, which we're in League 2, so that's a good sign in my opinion. Can play DM and centre mid. And yeah, he's just a decent all-rounder. Stats are already going down, which isn't great, but still. 1.7k a week is not too much. I think I did show you Matt Riley, £50 a week on loan from Fulham, but again, he's struggling to get into my team because of the quality of my loanees, basically. And now, that's where I showed you up to last time, I think. So now we've signed Armand Traore. Probably, maybe you've heard of him, maybe. He used to play for Cardiff, Forest, QPR. I remember him setting a goal up for Jamie Mackie against Man City last game of the season. The game where Man City won the Premier League the first time. He's full of pace and he can cross the ball and he's left-footed. So, yeah, he's my new left wing back, permanent signing sort of. So sometimes we might, we might sort of want to, it saves a spot for an extra loanee player to come to my squad, basically. So that's why I needed to start starting players on a permanent deal rather than loanees. Although we did do 2 more in the end. Eduardo, I'm sure you would have heard of him as well. He's the one who, absolutely got his leg destroyed by that Birmingham City player. They broke his leg big time. Sort of dented his career massively, didn't it? But stat-wise, other than physicals, don't ignore them. Very good, and he's doing okay. So he's a 1 and 2 sort of guy. He scored 2 goals for me so far. 7.28 average rating, not too bad for a 36-year-old coming back to English football in League 2. So yeah, happy days on that one. Freebie as well. I'm not sure how much we're paying. 1.8, one of our highest paid players, but still, if he can do a job for us, I'm happy to pay. Next signing is Sepp van den Berg. Very good potential, and he's a ball playing centre back, which I need and like. So he's going to come straight into our team. We'll have to make some room for him because obviously he's another loanee, which will then kick another loanee guy out the team. So yeah, then we signed because it was only £75 a week. I thought I can't not do it, and I've also signed this guy before, and he was very good in League 2. So I've signed whoever, or Kijana, whatever you want to call him. We'll have to sort of rotate between our right backs, but because I'm playing wing backs, they always get knackered anyway, so there will be a lot of room for rotation in my team. Now, big signing in my opinion is Tom Adeyemi, I think that's how you say his name. Is a leading player for League 1 teams at the moment. He could probably even squeeze into a championship team if he really wanted to. He's been at Rotherham, Leeds, Birmingham, Norwich. He's been around the block, to be fair. 27 years old now. But, you know, he's quality. For a box-to-box at this level is amazing. He can play as a ball winning. They reckon he can play as a Mazzella, which he probably can, to be fair. Probably lacks a little bit of pace. I'm using him as a Carriello at the moment, but I'll be operating him as a box-to-box ball winning and a Carriello as well. So yeah, very good options there. 2.2k a week for him. He's our highest paid player by a mile. Hopefully he's worth it, because I feel like we've got a very good squad going now. And this is how we're shaping up pretty much. I forgot to show you as well, we are using attacking mentality, a flexible sort of team fluidity. When possession has been lost, I want my team, I want them all to come back, defenders as one, rather than just trying to get the ball back ASAP. Just come back first and foremost, stop that attack as soon as possible. But when we have one possession, then bomb forward. Goalkeeper to distribute quickly. Don't want them just to throw it to my defenders, because if we've got, if we've got a runner up top, hopefully you can just send it long, but quickly. I haven't got it on play out of defence as of yet, because sometimes I think that does slow down attacks. As I just said, if there's something on, usually the goalkeeper will just, he'll pass it around the back when there was a runner on. So I haven't chose it yet, but I might do in the future. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I'm not playing the highest line, but it is quite high, and also a higher line of engagement. And we're going to try and prevent the short goalkeeper distribution, so they send it long. So yeah, that is my team in a nutshell, pretty much. A 5-3-2 wing-back formation. Yeah, I hope it goes well now, because I've made a lot of signings. We've got a big squad. We've got a massive squad, to be fair. Some players will probably need to go. I mean, we are just over wage budget, but we're still underneath it financial fair play wise by 6.5k. So, and we've got a lot of money in the bank, so I'm not too worried about that. We can sort that out when it comes to January, so we can sell some more players maybe. So Van Bergen is a number. Right, we have got Bradford. This is a big game, in my opinion. Don't really recognise any of their players, but still, I feel like these will be a dangerous team. And the media giving you credit always seems to give them a good buzz. So boom. Right, I need to quickly change the settings. Slow this down a bit. Key highlights. Play. Boom. Let's go. So yeah, 6th at the moment. If we win today, we will simply go top of the league. So happy days. Whoa, I thought it was going to be a great start then. 25 seconds in, we've already had our first chance of the game. There we go. Here comes Bradford on the counter. It's a highlight because it's still going. It's Guthrie. Ooh, he's put it wide. He's put it bloody wide. Of course he has. Yeah, at the moment, this formation, one game it'll be like unplayable. The next game, like they figure me out straight away. So it's a bit of a weird formation at the moment. I'm gonna stick with it as much as I can, even if we go through a sort of bad patch. I'm gonna try and stick with it. Chuck out and get creative. Come on. Not even getting a sniff, are we, at the moment? See, this is a game we need to win, ideally. And we're not doing it at the moment. Oh, for God's sake. As soon as I come onto YouTube, I swear I just lose. I swear. Chuck get stuck in, because my players are just standing off them for some reason. We need to be more aggressive. Especially in a game like this, where we need to be taking advantage of our position in the league and our game in hand, and we ain't doing it at the moment. It's a shame because we've got such a good squad. Let's do that. Any opposition instructions? Yes. Rating wise, are poor. Not a good half for the boys. Let's change that DME to a box to box. It's not looking good, is it, boys? Let's change this to counter press now. We need to get the ball as soon as possible, really. Keep that there. We haven't really got another striking option at the moment on the bench. We need Laverley back. At the moment he's injured. He's out he's been out for about 2 months now. We do need him back ASAP. Come on, boys. This is poor. Ledley, maybe. Get Ledley on. Let's get him on as a centre mid. Let's get Facey on. So we haven't got many options on the bench because obviously we can't use the loanees, so it's kind of annoying. Well, let's see what we do from this corner. Ledley with a corner. Keeper bloody collects it straight away, doesn't he? Of course he bloody does. Come on. Let's go very attacking now. Oh. Let's go very wide. Boom, boom. Shooting sight. No, let's just keep it like that. Let's go more direct. Need to get ball up quicker. Need to push forward. Doing everything we can. Let's get Traore as a winger here. Facey needs to stay there. Small bone can go there. I don't think there's much else we can do here. We've got all our best players on the pitch and they ain't doing it at the moment, are they? Nothing we can do. It's a poor result, man. They're 20th in the league. We should have won that game big time. And we've missed out on a chance to go top of the league, which is really annoying. So, you were not good enough. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. So we dropped down to 7th. It's really annoying. We're now 4 points off the lead. Does that mean we've still got a game in hand though? I feel like we still have got a game in hand. Yeah, we've still got a game in hand, but it won't get us top of the league now. We've got Morecambe next. Where are they? 17th. So, yeah. To be fair, we're expected to get top half minimum. So playoffs is still a good thing. But I do think with the squad we have, we should be bossing this league like so easily, I think. Maybe I'm just a bad manager. But anyway, guys, it might have been a little bit of a short one. I don't really know. Can't see how long it's been. But if you did enjoy, then you know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new. Comment away. I reply to every single comment. So yeah, comment anything you want to ask. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.